Hi friends, in the series of DSA interview questions and answers, we will be covering the uh, interview questions mostly on the string, list, trees and graph, and all the standard problems we will be covering, including the recursive problems and of course the mathematical problems also, and it will be mutual learning. So let's hope for the best and let's start it. Today's DSA problem will be if a linked list is a palindrome or not. So, in order to identify if linked list is a palindrome or not, we have to identify somewhere around what is the mid of that. So remember, it's not a normal string or a normal integer value, it's a linked list. So, and we only have the head. Condition is, let me write the condition, we only have head, and second is we don't know the size. So yeah, we only have the head is sufficient. I think we don't know the size and don't know the size. So this is the condition, and head is so suppose this is a list, it's a even even numbered list, even sized list, let us say. And now let's again start it with a new list which is odd size list. So 1, let it's pointing to 2, let it's pointing to 3, and let it's pointing to again 2, and let it's pointing to again 1. Okay, this is odd size list. So these two examples we will consider. Now what is the this is also a palindrome list, and this is also a palindrome list in a linked list. Okay, and yeah, now what we can do is you can pause the video here and think for the solution, or let's jump to the solution directly. So I have done that part, and so I will be moving to the solution now. So what we can do is we can create two pointers. One is the pointer x, which will go with the normal speed, and another will be the pointer 2x. So I'm jumping directly to the best time complexity solution. So there will be definitely brute force solution, but let's jump directly without wasting the time the best solution. So one pointer will be going with the 2x speed and one pointer will be going with the x speed. So let's say one pointer is here, so x pointer is here, and 2x pointer is also here in the starting. Okay, x is here and 2x is also here. Now what we can do is now with the +1, x will come here and 2x will come here, right? 2x will come here. Yeah, now if we will do again +1, x will come here and this will turn into x now, and 2x will be here. 2x will be out of this, it will be next to this element. 2x will be here, where which is null, yes, here, it's not there. So 2x will be here, right? So we will consider, so somewhere we will our x pointer will land into the midway. So that's how we will be calculating the mid value. And for the odd case, what will happen is they will start from here, x and 2x here, then 2x will go here, x will go here, then 2x will go here, x will go here. So for two odd value array, odd size array and linked list, it will perfectly land into the middle, but for the even sized, it will land outside the just one counter will be more. So this will be the way. Now we want into one iteration itself. So best time complexity, So what we will be doing is we will be moving elements into the queue or stack structure, so that we can directly compare here when we are when we moved with the size half by 2, yes, size by 2 or middle value. When we move our counter from here, we can directly compare it. So what we will do is we will put these values into the, so 1 will be there first, then 2 will be there in the queue, and then finally 3 will be there. Then our slope pointer will come here, it will compare from this one, and then slope pointer will come here and it will compare from this one. This is the stack. Okay, this 9, 10, 11 is the stack, so you can consider it like that one. Okay, so this is the stack. Let me print and show it also. So this one, so we can ignore this one. So yeah, just ignore. So this is the stack, I think, and let me clear it out, otherwise it will look more messy. And let's start it. So I have created a custom linked list. So this is the another program which I have done from the size. It's a size, so we have other than head we have the size also here. So let me jump here directly, and so this is a different program. Actually this is a different program. So here we have to iterate. So this is my custom linked list, and I have created, means I will be using this linked list instead of using the any another linked list. So I will be using this linked list. So this is the head node. So let me add the getter setter for the head node as well, because we will be needing the head node. So let me just get the head node. I was not exposing the head in the implementation of linked list, and which should be the ideal way. So I can add the element. So what I was doing is I was adding the element, and adding the element it was automatically having this dot head, but head was a private member till now. So for this question I will be exposing the head. So let me put the getter setter here. So generate getter and setter. So I will be, and I will just not set, I will be just taking on the get head node. And let's start this problem. Linked list is palindrome. Okay, linked list palindrome. So first is I will check if palindrome. So it should return public, it should return boolean. Check if palindrome. So this will be the question. Means this, there should be a method inside, the logic will be there, and here in the input will be head. So head will be, I have created the same way I have created a custom node as well. So this is a custom node, so head will be a custom node and nothing else. Okay, so I will be getting the head of the linked list, which is a custom node, and custom node of 30. Okay, so let me start it. So I have put actually generic cell, T is the, could be the data which will be the part of custom node. So let me, I think I can add here T, and then I can put here as well T. So what error it is showing, cannot symbol t. So let me fix it up 1 minute. So we can ignore it, and yeah, check if palindrome. So I will be first thing will be so I will be considering here it's a string. Custom node is a string only. It's the data type will be string, so that comparison we can do. So my data is of string type, and let me start it. So first check I will be doing is if custom node is equals to null. So this is the end condition check. So if custom node is equals to null, I will be return false. So if it is not there, if the linked list itself is not there, so there is no case of palindrome. So let me initialize boolean as palindrome. Okay, let's set it to false. Okay, so I can return directly as palindrome, and then I will go to the next case. So now what we can do is we will start iterating over it. So let's say we are doing for this one even size list. So custom node dot next, custom node dot next is not null. So we can refer a fast pointer or a slow pointer, or we can just do if custom node dot next is not null, and it should be get next reference. Yeah, custom node dot get next reference. So I have written like this one, get next reference is not equals to null, and then what we will be doing is we will be jumping here also. So let me put it into while custom node dot get reference is not equals to null, and I will be jumping 2 steps. One I will be jumping half step, and another I will be jumping is double of that. So custom node dot get reference is not equals to null. Okay, so let me put as to custom node. So let's do a step by step. Custom node slow pointerX, okay, and pointer to x, pointer to x. So let me start doing this one. Yeah, so we will be doing is custom node dot get next reference, right? And let me say pointer x equals to custom node dot get next reference. Okay, so we are actually moving towards the next step. And yeah, pointer x, let me put inside the loop. So will be one more which will be jumping directly to the second element, and then the fourth element, like that. So our index will be first and 3. So pointer 2x equals to get next reference, dot get next reference. It should be like this. So here we have to check one thing is this is not null. So this is not null, so we can jump into the third case. So it's fine. Custom node is not null. I have to put here one solution. Custom node is not null. So that we have already covered, I think, but we are iterating over that. So I will have to add here custom node is not equals to null, and custom node dot get reference is not equals to null, and then I will be having two pointer custom node dot get next reference and custom node dot get next reference dot next reference, or let's say pointer x. Instead here it should be pointer x, and here it should be yeah, might have been initialized. Okay, no need to worry about that. Pointer 2x. So what would be that one? Pointer 2x. So let us initialize both of them with the custom node only. So this will be also equals to custom node only. Okay, so we are iterating with one with the double value, and second with the and first with the half of the second pointer. Means this is 2x, this is x. So now we are all iterating over it, and let's say get next reference. So pointer 2x I will have to check. Here I will have to check for the pointer 2x. Pointer 2x is not equals to null, and pointer 2x dot get next reference is not equals to null. So I will have to check for like this one. So pointer 2x, let's consider only pointer 2x. So it's here, then it's here, and then it will be not null. So first it will be here, right? It's not null. Okay, then we jumped here, and pointer 2x dot get next reference, it's not null. Oh, yeah. So first condition will be it's not null. Yeah, it's not null, and get next reference is not null. So what it will be doing, and next it will be going here, next reference dot get next reference, here it will go. And then what we'll be doing is again we will be checking it's not null, and next reference is not null. So next reference dot next reference we will be going, and that is null, right? So it will come here, and that is null now. So it will not go inside this loop only. So it's fine for the even size array. Let's go for the odd size array. So it will be here, it will not null, and next is not null. So it will be next dot next, here it will come, again it is not null, and then it will check for next, it's not null, it will go to next dot next, and then it will go, and dot next is null, so it will not go inside the loop. So it's fine. So this condition is totally fine. And now what we'll be doing is, this is the first pointer, this is the slow pointer, and where our slow pointer will be reaching till by this time is so we will be landing into two cases. Either pointer 2x is null for this case, or pointer dot get next reference will be null for this case. So if get next reference is null, it's odd size list. If it's null, it will be even list, right? So let's start with the case. If pointer, first we will take for the even size. So for the even size, what was happening is it was going till here, so it was null already. So if pointer 2x is equals to null, what we will be doing is, if it's null, where it will end, this pointer will end single this is the pointer which was going with the half speed, it will run till here, then it will go, both will start from here, pointer x, and yeah, pointer x dot get next reference, it will come here, and that will go into this particular position, and then it will see it's not null, so it will be it will go here and it will go here, so this particular position, right? So I have to push into the stack as well. So let me create a stack here. So there should be class level variables only. Method level variables more preferable because they are thread safe. Here it's not the scenario of thread safe, but more preferable are thread safe variables. Okay. So I have just created a stack method level variables because they are the thread safe. So this is the general standard which we should follow while doing the Java. And since it is inside the method, there will be for every method call there will be a separate stack, so no thread can interfere. So it will be independent of other method call. So I have to push it into, what I will be doing is I will be pushing the data of this inside the I will be pushing the data inside the stack. So let me push. So first I should push from here, and stack dot push pointer x. So it should not be next reference, it should be pointer x dot get data, and I will be doing toString because we are using only string for this case. So I will be doing only toString. So I will be pushing this one. The reason is I will be so when I reach the midpoint, as I told in the stack here, when I draw the diagram stack, I will be popping and I will be comparing them. So stack dot push and toString, this came. Now let's go here and pointer 2x. So I will be pushing here now. Stack dot push pointer x dot get next reference, right? Pointer x dot get data, sorry, dot toString. Okay, so I will be pushing it here. Now let's continue this one, and pointer 2x. So if pointer 2x is equals to null, and if the get next reference is null, so that was a condition. So if pointer 2x is null, it was the even scenario, and for the even scenario we have to first pop it out. One element will be extra and we'll have to pop it out. And so here we have to consider one more scenario. I think I will add it. So if the size is 1, I think we'll loop for that. One size is 1 and size is 2. So those are the conditions which we should check. So we'll check how it will handle that scenario. So size is 1 means it's always a palindrome. So if pointer 2x is equals to null, let me pop it out. Pointer, so stack dot pop. First I will pop it because I have moved one extra character, and I should compare this one, right? I should compare with this one. If so, I should compare this one. Stack.pop is equals to stack.pop. Okay, dot equals I should use because I am comparing the string. So stack.pop. Yeah. So if stack.pop is not equals, let's take the reverse case, not equals. So you should always think like that. Then is palindrome is equals to false, and we should break it. Break it. Okay. Okay, I have came out of the loop. Okay, my bad. So I have come, yeah, and then is palindrome equals to false. So we have reached here, and we have this one. So we have reached here, and this one is done. Now I should iterate over this one as well, right? Stack.pop, it will pop this one, and it will pop this one. Then I should iterate over this. So let's iterate inside this while pointer x is not null, x is not equals to null, and pointer x is pointer x dot get next reference is not equals to null. Okay, I should go to the last. So going to the last condition will be, suppose I am in here, so next reference will be null. Suppose I am here, it will not be null. So this condition should work for going to the last. So pointer x is not equals to null. Pointer x equals to pointer x dot get next reference. Okay, done. And then what I should do, I should compare it again with the stack dot pop. If again I should compare it, if stack dot pop dot equals pointer x dot get next reference dot pointer x dot get data. Okay, and I should do it toString because I have already added into the queue as a toString. If not equals, again I will put the not equals, and then I should mark is palindrome equals to false, and break, or I should return here, it's return, or I should directly do, I should return false, I should directly do here return false. Why to go ahead, return false. Okay, so we come here. Now I will be going to the next scenario when it was, so this is for the even scenario, and let's go for the odd scenario. So let me copy it, it will be mostly working, or let's type it on. If pointer 2x dot get next reference is equals to null. So while if its next reference is null, so what we will be doing is this will be this case, and I will be comparing this. So I will be ignoring this one, so I should just pop it out, and then I should start comparing this, right? So what I will be doing is I will be just pop it out and start comparing. Okay, if pointer to x is null, so I will just do stack.pop, because it is exactly on the symmetrical axis. What I'm saying is, so this is exact symmetrical axis, so 2 and 2 is mirror image, 1 and 1 is mirror image, so 3 is mirror itself, so that's why I'm popping, it's not required. Stack.pop, and now what I will do is I will compare again, so I can reuse this functionality, and I should move this piece of code in fact into one common area, so that I can, so pointer x is dot next is not null, and get next reference is not equals to null, so I will move to this one, and pointer x dot get next reference stack.pop equals, so yeah, why it is showing like this, is it showing here also? Expected, okay, my bad, and I will be returning false here, right? And here it's showing missing return statement, so if it passed all the scenario, it should return true. Okay, so let run this, and what I have done is I have done a stub list. So if I will open custom linked list, I have a method to stub the list as well, so I just need to pass the size, and it will stub with the random integer value. So let's start with 3 or 4 values, so that coincidentally comes in, and I have a method to print the list as well, traverse list, and print it true. So that's why I have created this custom list, so for you guys. So I will be pushing this code, and I will be sharing the GitHub reference for all the things, so hope that will be useful. So let me stub and test it's working fine or not. So custom list is Palindrome, forgive me for the name, I will refactor it and will push it for the, so bear with the names. So let me test it. So public static and then void, and then args. So yeah, and what I will be doing is I will create the instance of or let make this method static to keep the thing simple. Public static, so nothing required here. Now let's create a stub list, custom not string, because I am preparing for the string only, custom linked list. I should do custom linked list, which I have prepared, custom linked list, and I should make it as a string, and then custom linked list, and then custom linked list dot get dot stub list, and let's say size is 3 for a while, keep it shorter. And yeah, I forgot to check for 2 and 1 case, right? So 2 and 1 case scenario I have not checked here what will happen exactly. For null case it will be 1, suppose it's 1, so size is just 1. So what it will be doing is pointer x, pointer 2x will be both starting from here, and then it will pointer 2x is not equals to null, not null, and then pointer 2x dot get next reference is null, so it will not go inside the list, it will just push it, and then if is equals to null, even scenario. So one is the odd, so yeah, till now it worked. So it's the odd scenario, it's not null. So if get next reference is null, yeah, it's null. So pointer to x dot get next reference is null. So stack dot pop, so it will pop it, and while pointer dot x dot null and pointer dot get next reference is null, it will not go inside this because pointer x dot null is pointer x dot is not equals to null. It will not go inside root, so it will work for that. So it will work for the size 1 also, and then it will work for size 2 also. Okay, so this is a standard solution now, and let me first print it. Custom linked list dot traverse so custom linked list dot traverse list, and print should be true, and let me run it. Linked list palindrome dot main. So we will just printing how what it has stubbed. So 101, so it was a palindrome. So now check it. It was a palindrome, so now check it. Link list is palindrome, right? Link list, oops, I damage my eyes. Link list, not this one, this is different. Sorry, link list palindrome, such a bad dot check if palindrome, and I will be passing custom link list. What happened? So custom link list dot head, I will pass get head node. Now it should work, and I will print it, the output value system dot out dot println, and let me copy this entire content inside this one. So let me run it now, and first it will print, and then it could generate errors also, so forgive me for that. Oh wonder, it worked. So 101 is, and it's true. Let's run for one more time, see if random function is generating. Okay, 000 it generated, and that's also for sure. So let's, yeah, so this is not the palindrome, and it's generating false. Excellent. Let me move it to 4 and try for the even case as well. So it can generate error, and then we will fix it. If it not generate, super, it's working. So 2 3, let's run for some more case. So it will be, with the increasing the stub list size, the probability of getting palindrome will be decreased for me. So not palindrome, let's try and see when it comes up palindrome, and that this is a good game now. Not a palindrome, it should generate. Not generated yet, not generated yet. Oh, null pointer exception. Why? Linked list, what it came. Okay, so it was 4 is a palindrome, and we have an error. So this how see the test case failed for the, let's fix it now. Pointer 2x dot get next reference is showing null pointer exception is null. Okay, it's null for the even scenario because it was a palindrome. Fourth case was a palindrome. So 1331, this is similar to like this one, 1221. So what will be this x will be here, 2x will be here. Get next reference is not null, and current is not null, so 2x will jump to here, and this is not null, and next is not null, so 2x will jump outside. So pointer 2x is equals to null, so it should go here. If pointer 2x dot get next reference, okay, got the issue. So it passed actually here. So pointer 2x is equals to null, and dot get next reference is equals to null. so it passed actually here, so it should not touch this loop, right? And so I should just add one condition here, pointer to x is not equals to null, is equals to null was there, and then I should do it not equals to null, then I should run it. And so let's cover it with the bracket as well, so that it should not do null and okay. So let me run it. Now we should have a probability. Now it should definitely work. So not got the chance to get the palindrome. Generate, please generate the palindrome. Stubbing, please generate the palindrome. Random number, please generate the palindrome. Let me quickly run it multiple times. So this is a good game. We can make a game over this one, the poker game, the chance to win the lottery, which will not be there. If it's once in a blue moon, it bans as a list as a palindrome, it will generate a true. True is the poker chance or Amazon lottery quiz. Okay, let's generate, please. Maybe, yeah, it's generated and it's not true. So it's working, guys. Hope this content will be helpful. So let me summarize it. So we will be running an x pointer and 2x pointer. So this is a tricky question, don't take it as an easy question. This is a Leetcode problem for the palindrome. List is a palindrome, linked list is a palindrome. We will be only having head, and the best when in the one at time complexity only, if we need to identify it's a palindrome or not. This will be the best solution.